Welcome to Trouble Tish. I am Tish and I be Trouble. And if you are a returner, welcome back.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat. Remember to forget the future and the...
Alright, it is Wednesday and we have samples. So, this is the first segment of our, let's see, I think we're working on April now. April's Samplefest. So, welcome. All right, today we have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Longwear Foundation. I have mine in the shade 4N, which is for neutral. It retails for $49 and a full size is 1 ounce or 30 mils. All right, Sephora says a long-lasting weightless hybrid skincare foundation, Charlotte's secret to a flawless, poreless looking confident complexion. Full coverage, matte finish, liquid formula for normal, dry, and combination skin. Highlighted ingredients: Replexium helps to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Moss Saltec #1 helps thoroughly hydrate skin. Air Cool provides an immediate fresh feel on the skin. It's vegan and cruelty-free. This hybrid skincare foundation contains Charlotte Tilbury's magic matrix of ingredients, including the groundbreaking Magic Replexium to reduce the appearance of wrinkles. The hydrating lightweight formula is sweat-proof, humidity-proof, waterproof, and transfer-resistant. For best results, start by applying Charlotte's Magic Cream, sold separately, to prime the skin. When tested on 30 men and women, moisture levels were boosted by 216% in 1 hour. How do you test that? And where are you getting these percentages from? 216%? Who are you testing this on? Mummies? Okay, tested on 311 men and women over 8 weeks. 97% agree skin feels cool after use, and 95% agree pores look reduced. When tested on 22 women, skin had limited exposure to everyday pollutants. Okay, some of these things are really weird. I do not have Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream. I do have the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, so we're going to find out if it works with this, I guess. I have mine in Too Fair. This one comes with a little doe foot. I do not know how much of this I'm supposed to put on, so. All right, I glow. Like glow. I glow so much you can't even see the redness in my skin. That's how light reflective I am right this moment. Okay. So we are glowy and hoey. I'm gonna get this off my lips though. I want to look like I have lips. All right, so we have a little sample size from Sephora. This is the size of the sample that they give you. They put it in this little Sephora bag and then they write on there what you got. You can get up to 3 samples. This one is sample B, so it is the Charlotte Tilbury. I have a dampened AOA beauty sponge for this side, and for this side I have the Decay Beauty 101. Let's see if I can get some of this on the back of my hand. Alright, this is the consistency. we're going to use the sponge on this side. This is not the right shade. And you would think that I would have been able to pick my right shade in person. Rub it on the ear here. The reason I do that is because sometimes my ears turn bright red. And they will tell on you the first chance they get. Alright, so this is what we are looking like with the sponge side. Now let's try the brush. Also, if it's the wrong shade, make sure you get behind your ear. That will definitely help with blending it in. Alright, I'm going to pounce this out with the sponge. I just like to finish more with the sponge. I'm definitely not a fan of matte formulas, but we're not here to pick on whether it's matte or glowy. We're here to test it out and see if it functions for somebody with combination skin who is 45 and has wrinkles and fine lines. So first off, I notice it is sitting on top of my skin in my T-zone. So, well, in the middle of my face. So like right here between my eyebrows, on my nose, and around my mouth. It is looking like it is sitting on top of the skin. It's clinging to dry spots on my forehead. So let me zoom you in and you can see what we are working with. It's clinging a little bit to the dry spots. On my cheeks, it seems to be melting with the skin very well. And around my mouth and on my nose, it looks like it's sitting on top of the skin. So I'm hoping that it warms up to my skin and that it will start looking a little bit better. For right now, from conversational distance, it looks perfectly fine. But right up close is where you're going to see it sitting on top of the skin in the middle. So I am going to apply the rest of my face, and I will be back and let you know how it applied. All right, the makeup has applied beautifully so far, and yeah, it's looking nicely. Let's go over what I used to create my look really quickly. All right, for my eye primer, I used the Zeesea Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base in the shade Fair. My primer was, of course, the Hollywood Flawless Filter. My eye look was done with the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti. My tight line was the Avon True Color Glimmer Stick in Blackest Night. I tried to go in with this Hyundai Waterproof Cream Gel Liner in the shade 9, but it did not work out so well, so we're going to toss that one. So I went in with the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Piggy Bank, which works great. All right, my brow was the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in Java. My mascara for my top lash was the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. And for the bottom lash, I used the iconic London Triple Threat Mascara. I powdered my face with the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Setting Powder in Translucent. I sprayed my face, I set my face with the Cab Cosmetics Hydrating Setting Mist. The lashes are my brand, Lund Beauty, in the style Rowena. And I did not use a concealer today. Alright, so like I said, the makeup has applied wonderfully, other than this, and it's looking pretty good to me. So I will come back later when I go to pick my son up, and I will show you what it looks in natural lighting. Alright, so this is what we're looking like in natural lighting. I feel like it's looking pretty good. It is warmed up to my face quite a bit. I no longer feel like it is sitting on top of my skin. And at conversational distance, it looks really good. So, I think we shall see later on when I come back tonight, and I will let you know how it has worn. I'm not feeling all that great right now. I'm waiting for my son to get out of school, and I hurt really bad for some reason. I'm in a lot of pain, but show must go on, so we are picking up the kid. And then we're going home. We're lying back down on the couch and sulking about the pain. Alright. I will see you later on tonight. Alright. So, it's 9:23. So, we have 11 and a half hours of work. From conversational distance, it is looking great. But let me zoom in, and you can see what we're looking at. I still have coverage on my forehead. It's a little bit clingy to a bit of dryness right here. Lost coverage on my nose. It is clinging and bunched up around my nostrils. Seems to be a common thing. I have lost coverage on my chin, which is also common. However, my blush, bronzer, and highlight are still looking pretty good. I say it's looking pretty decent. Almost 12 hours. It's not really like accentuating any of my, what I would feel are my flaws, speaking. Obviously that is one of those things. Let me zoom you out. So it's not accentuating any of my deeper lines. Maybe a couple of my finer lines aren't looking the hottest, but you know, I don't think they ever do look the hottest, so. For a matte formula, this has warmed up quite nicely to my skin, and has become slightly dewy looking, but not transferring or oily. It feels great. Yeah, nothing. Don't look at my face, look at my fingers. Alright, but yeah. I feel like it looks pretty decent. If I was going to wear a matte formula, this would be the one. Because it's not so matte that it's just no life to it. There's a little bit of, you know, I can see the light bounce and reflect off of my forehead slightly and off of my skin as if it's just my natural skin. So that's something that I would prefer. I won't be buying it, mostly because I have other things that I like so much already, and there's no point in me spending the money. I am going to use the rest of that sample. It's definitely some good stuff. So, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Foundation. I'm going to say it's a yes for me. Even though I'm not going to spend money on it, because I've got other formulas I already enjoy. And it's not something I absolutely have to have. That Say Slip Tint, that's what I'm going to buy, for sure. Definitely. But this one I probably won't buy, because I already have things like this in my collection that I enjoy. And there's nothing wrong with the ones I enjoy, so. It's not good enough to knock any of the other ones off the pedestal, I guess. But it's a good foundation, and it's very pretty. So I hope that helps somebody. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Alright, so we are continuing our Samplefest, and today's sample is the Urban Decay Hydromaniac Glowy Tinted Hydrator Foundation. A full size of this is 1.1 ounces or 35 mils. It retails for $35, and it looks like there are 16 shades. I have mine in 40 light medium, which I'm pretty sure is not the right shade. I should have gone one shade lighter with the 30 light neutral, but we will carry on. All right. A vegan, non-comedogenic, dewy foundation that delivers hydration, medium coverage, and a fresh glow finish for up to 24 hours. We're not wearing it for 24 hours. Medium coverage, radiant finish, liquid formulation. Highlighted ingredients: kombucha filtrate detoxifies and nourishes skin, and marula oil protects and hydrates skin. It is vegan and cruelty-free. What else you need to know? Infused with nourishing ingredients, this lightweight tinted moisturizer foundation leaves skin feeling super hydrated while minimizing pores with a blurring effect. This dewy foundation delivers a healthy glow that looks like real skin for a no makeup look and wears for up to 24 hours. Based on 281 person study, 85% said skin looks glowy and fresh all day. Now, not wearing this for 24 hours, but we'll wear it for a few hours. All right, like I said, I have mine in a light medium, which, as we can see, it's not really my color. I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and I have mine in Fair, which we can see is just a little bit light, so I'm kind of hoping that if I prime with this and then use this, maybe it will lighten it just a little bit, but that's not a guarantee. Actually, I think I'm going to, that's not a fair assessment. You know what? I'm just going to prime my face with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base, and then I'll use that because I don't want to affect the way it wears or give it an unfair disadvantage or advantage. So we are going to prime our face with something we normally use and find out how it wears. Let me let this soak in for a minute, and then I will I'll be back. All right, we are a bit tongue-tied today. It's 10 o'clock. It's already been a day. All right, that is the consistency, and we're going to be orange today. I have a dampen AOA sponge for this side and the BK Beauty 101 brush for the other. Yeah, definitely the wrong shade, but we're just going to make it work. All right, we're very orange. Hopefully we can make sure we're not having lines here. This side, we're gonna go in with the brush. See how we fare with the brush. We need to get our ears and behind our ears for sure, and down our neck, because we are definitely not this actual shade. All right, I'm gonna pounce this out with the sponge. All right, so definitely orange, definitely need a different color. Now we're gonna look past that because it's okay. It's okay to be an Oompa Loompa for one day. I do have to go some places, so we're definitely wearing a hoodie. All right, so definitely gonna have to get like my real shade because this is rather stunning. It is not sticking to dry patches between my eyes or my nose. Like I said, it is not my color. It's not accentuating pores or texture. It's giving just enough coverage. It's not caking around the mouth where I normally get caking. If I'm going to get caking, it's going to be right here at the corners of my mouth and in my smile lines. It is not happening. It is still tacky. We will see if it dries down. All right, so I am going to apply the rest of my face and I will be back to let you know how the makeup applied. All right, let's go over the makeup I used really quickly. I primed with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I primed my eyes with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair. My eye look is from the Beauty Creations Remy Circus Clown palette. The bronzer I used is the ABH Cream Bronzer in Amber. The blush is Moira Love Heat Cream Blush in I Miss You. The highlight is Aesthetica Starlight Highlighter in Cosmos. I powdered with the KVD Locket powder in Translucent. I set my face with the ABH Dewy Set. My tight line is the Avon True Color Glimmer Stick in Blackest Night, and my waterline is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Crybaby. My brows are Real Her Definer Brow Pencil in I Am Inspiring. My lashes are the AOA Studio in Scarlet. The mascara I used is the Milk Makeup Cush Waterproof Mascara. And my lips are the e.l.f. Gloss Stain in Power Mauve. The makeup applied nicely. It's got a nice glow to it. It has set down nicely and it looks great. So I will check in later with a natural lighting shade check. We all know that's going to be funny. And I have to go mail some packages really quickly. So yeah. All right. So this is our shade match in natural lighting. Is looking pretty good. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. I mean, I lose coverage on my nose every time I wear any kind of foundation, so that, you know, I don't count that against any foundation. I constantly have a napkin to wipe my nose, so, you know, it is what it is. So, I don't know. So far, I think it's beautiful. I think that I'm gonna have to get like a full size in the right shade. This is not gonna be good for my pocketbook. All right, so I will come back later on tonight and let you know how it wore for the rest of the day. All right, it is 10:15, which makes this a 12-hour wear test. It is still going strong. I mean, I've lost coverage on my nose and a little bit on my chin. Not as much as I normally lose, though. And it is looking very dewy. My husband said that it looks better on this side than it does on this side, and it's because this side looks like there's more makeup on it, like they're not even. So that may be true, but I can't see a difference. Maybe you can. Let's zoom you in and you can see what we are looking at. All right. There's not separated or clung into any of my deeper lines. It's looking pretty good around my eyes. The eye makeup, not so much, but the foundation looks good. My blush, bronzer, and highlighter is still there. Not as deep as they used to be this morning, but you know. It's not gunked up around my nose. There's no gathering around the nostrils. Where it has faded away, it's faded away gracefully. I'm gonna have to buy some of this, like the full size. I really like this. So for the Urban Decay Hydromaniac, that's a yes from me. All right, I hope that helps somebody. Stay tuned for the next segment because we have another foundation to test out. Yeah. All right, so this is a continuation of this month's Samplefest. We have a sample pot of the Lancôme Ultra Wear Foundation. We have the shade 235 Neutral. Hopefully that matches really nicely. All right, this retails for $57 for 1 ounce or 30 mils. It comes in 55 shades. And the full name is the Lancôme Tint Idole Ultra 24-Hour Long Wear Matte Foundation. We're not wearing it for 24 hours. I don't know why they keep making foundations for 24-hour wear. Nobody wears foundation for 24 hours. Stop it. So Sephora says what it is: a full coverage natural matte foundation with sweat and waterproof long wear. Now ultra breathable and packed with skin loving ingredients. Full coverage, matte finish, liquid formulation. Ingredient callouts says free of mineral oil and contains less than 1% synthetic fragrance. Okay, shade numbers have changed from the classic formulation. We recommend reviewing the conversion chart to find your new shade. Some shades include ultramarine blue pigments and some contain chromium oxide green pigments for richer, deeper, and true-toned olive foundation shades. Okay. In a study of 193 participants, 97% liked the new formulation and 90% liked the original formula. Okay. Can it be both? I don't know. All right. I have a dampened AOA Beauty sponge for this side of my face, and I have the BK Beauty 101 for this side of my face. I have primed my face with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, This is the consistency. All right, let's check out the sponge side. All right, I would say this is a decent shade match. However, I would not call this full coverage. I think I would call this medium coverage. Let's check out the brush side. All right. I'm going to add just a little bit more coverage right here. And then I'm going to pounce this side out with the sponge. All right. Conversational distance. This seems to look perfectly fine. Let me zoom you in and you can see what's going on close up. All right. Underneath my eyes, it does not look great. It's aging my eyes really badly. It's already bunched up really badly right here. It doesn't want to stick on my nose at all. I don't know if you can see that it's crawled inside my laugh lines. But not really a fan of how this is looking. I mean, beautiful conversational distance, but even at conversational distance, like, my under eyes look horrible. So let's hope this warms up. I'm going to apply the rest of my face, and then I will be back to let you know how the makeup applied, and then you know how the check-ins go. So I'll be back. All right, let's go over the makeup I used really quickly. For my eyes, I used the Zeesea Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base in Fair. I used the Delancey Avocados palette. I used the LYS No Limits bronzer in Harmony, the Rare Beauty liquid blush in Believe. For my highlight and for my lid, I used the Copacetic Cosmetics Glow From Within in Coiling Vine. For my tight line, I used the Avon True Color Glimmer Sticks in Blackest Night. For my waterline, I used the LA Colors Neon Gel Eyeliner in Hypnotic. For my brows, I used the Real Her Defining Brow Pencil in I Am Inspiring. My lashes are just AOA Studio in Scarlet. My mascara is the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift, the Lash Gate mascara. For my setting spray, I used the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. My lips are the e.l.f. Gloss Stain in Power Mauves. That's all I used. All right, so for the makeup, it applied nicely. No problems there. It is looking a little bit caked around my mouth and right here in my crease here. The rest of it looks perfectly fine. It has warmed up quite a bit to my face. I will check back in when I go to pick up my son so you can see what it looks like in natural lighting, and then come back later on tonight and let you know how it is worn. Alright, so we have a shade match. And it's not my shade, obviously. But this looks like garbage. It's separating here where I never get separation. It's separated here around my mouth. Any crack, crevice, right on my eyes. It's just bad. Like bad. It's sitting here on the tip of my nose. But like here it's gone. I got polka dot pores. Like, I don't know if I want to wear this for the rest of the day. And I went to the store looking like this. Like, now I'm mad. Oh, just so you know, today's shirt is Don't Be a... Because it's that kind of day. But this is bad. Like, bad. Under my eyes. Look at my eyes. Like, really? I went to the store. Look at... Oh, mad. Well, actually, it's kind of a relief because I'm pretty sure this stuff is pretty expensive. So, at least I don't have to buy none, right? Silver lining. Oh, I want to take this off so bad. Like, look right here. It's just... Ew. No. This is... I can already tell it's a no for me. Alright. So... Let's see. It is... 9:12. Makes this an 11-hour wear test. I didn't even want to wear it for 11 hours. This looks horrible. It looks so bad. Let me zoom you in so you can see all the crustiness. Alright, on my forehead, it does not look that bad. But look at these eyeballs. Every crack and crevice that ever will be is highlighted. It's... My blush, bronzer, and highlighter are still intact, but around my mouth, it's sitting on top of the skin, and it just looks gross. The long and the short of it is, for the Lancôme Ultra Wear Foundation is a big fat no for me. So the downside of that is I had to walk around all day looking like this because it never settled into my skin. It just sat on top of my skin. It was gross looking all day long. But on the upside, it's not a cheap foundation, so I don't want it. Which means I'm going to save money from not buying it. Anyways, I'm going to go wash this crap off my face. And go to bed. I'm tired. I'm tired of looking like this. Yeah. Alright. So I hope that helps somebody. Save some money, hopefully, because I wouldn't recommend this. Also, you know what? It's... We're going to leave it alone. We're just going to keep it short and sweet. It looks like crap. Alright. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope every single one of you has an absolutely amazing day. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Troubles on the mind, hands around your throat, out in open waters trying to stay afloat.